Are you ready?
Dude, are you ready?
How did we literally both fail our finals? Oh my god, I graduate high school in like a month. That's pretty exciting. So this week is going to be my final week of high school. I feel like this has been something that I've been looking forward to for, honestly, I feel like my whole life. I've really always hated school, but I don't hate it for the reasons of, oh, I just don't like doing my work, I don't like doing hard work, like I just want to be lazy. It's not that. I just don't like the environment of school at all. I hate it so much.
Things just started getting really bad and I was getting like bullied a lot. I don't have a ton of friends.
I just go to school every day. I don't talk to anyone. I just sit and basically wait for the day to be over. And then when I come home, I basically just take a nap because I'm just drained from school.
Pretty much my whole life, but more specifically in the past like 3 years, I have just had literally no interest in doing anything social. Well, not social in the sense of like I don't like going out and doing things. Like obviously you guys see that I love going to concerts, I love hanging out with my friends, but I just don't like the environment of school. I don't think that it's ever worked for me, and as I've gotten older, it's just become more and more of an issue, and it's become more torturous for me. So with this week being my last week, it's definitely, I don't know, I feel like I've just been complaining about school for like my entire life, and now that it's coming to an end is kind of crazy. I don't have any plans for after this. I have literally no idea what I'm doing, and that has been very stressful and scary, but I also feel so excited for this thing that has caused me pretty much nothing but discomfort and exhaustion and pain to finally be over. I feel like in elementary and middle school it wasn't that bad because I used to have like a core group of friends and it used to be kind of not a big deal. You know, I was super young. I was very kind of just unaware of exactly like what was going on.
What's up guys, it is Aiden. Welcome back to the channel.
Obviously when you're that young, you're kind of just oblivious to most things in life. Starting high school was definitely a very scary experience. I pretty much went into high school with like 2 friends because all of the friends that I had from middle school were going to like different schools. And since my freshman year, everything has been pretty weird, I would say. Coming back to school for my junior year for the first time in person since the pandemic was very weird, and pretty much every single day of my junior year was like so horrible. I would literally just sit alone every single day at lunch. I wouldn't talk to a single person. I literally just didn't speak to anyone my junior year. I was in such a horrible place, and it's so funny because I feel like I'm in a worse place now, but I feel like that part of my life I was just so mute, and I felt like that was my response to everything. I would just shut up and I didn't want to talk about literally anything. And I don't know, that part of my life was just really weird. Not to say that this part, you know, my senior year hasn't been any less weird, but, you know. This whole year, I've been honestly dreading graduation. I know it's something that like everyone looks forward to, and it's like this whole big, crazy celebration, but I really have not wanted to do it this year. The idea of kind of, I don't know, like just sitting with a bunch of people that I don't really know or care about. That sounds really mean, but like I have like 2 friends, and you know, it's not really something I'm interested in doing. And recently things have been weird, which is
a whole separate video for the future, possibly. With all that being said, I made the decision that I would not be attending my graduation this year. Let me start off by saying that I'm very aware what I'm doing. Very aware this is like a once in a lifetime thing. This is never gonna happen again. But I'm also very confident and set in stone with my decision. I think there are obviously ways I can celebrate and ways that I can feel proud of myself, and I don't think that going to that event is something that I need to do. I'm not discouraging people to not do it. Obviously, every single person goes, and I'm very aware I am the outlier in not going. As this whole video has shown, school has been really hurtful and painful for me, and I think that closing this chapter on my own terms is something that will just feel more right to me. With that being said, I did end up ordering a fake little graduation hat just so I could take some pictures and just have some photo memories of me graduating, in quotes, because I did, but you know, I just didn't go to the actual graduation. Also, side note, I'm very aware you're not supposed to wear the hat like that, but I am not pulling my hair back. That's not gonna happen. And also, the hat is fake anyway, so get over it if you're mad at me. With that being said, I am so happy, incredibly happy, that this chapter of my life is closing. Obviously, you know, not to sound like a Pinterest quote, but when one chapter closes, another one opens. In terms of what that next chapter entails, I literally have no idea, and I think that watching this video, that's not a surprise to you. This year has been the worst of my life. But I've also learned the most this year about myself and about kind of just everything. So still have no idea what's going on, or even who I am. But I guess that's what this next chapter is for me to finally figure that out. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for joining me the past few years on this chapter. It's been really weird, and honestly, one of the only things that got me through school was being able to film it and make little videos out of it. So if you had any part in watching those and making this really painful experience a little more tolerable for me, I want to say thank you. And if you choose to stick along for this next chapter, then
See you guys later. Bye.
buckle up.